Good morning to dear student. Today I will explain you next topic nutrition in plants of chapter number 6. Now we know that plant they prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis because plants they have a autotrophic mode of nutrition. Autotrophic mode of nutrition, that is plant prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Now what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis, that is plants use the carbon dioxide and water, that is inorganic material, and with the help of chlorophyll in the presence of sunlight prepare their food that is glucose C6H12O6 and also release oxygen in the atmosphere. This process is known as process of photosynthesis. So we can say that plants also purify the atmosphere. So the process in which green plants convert simple inorganic material that is H2O and carbon dioxide into complex organic food material that is glucose C6H12O6 in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. This process is known as process of photosynthesis, and this is the chemical equation, that is plant use carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil by using chlorophyll, and in presence of sunlight making glucose and release oxygen in the atmosphere. Now event occur during the photosynthesis. Now three events occur during the process of photosynthesis. First, absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. We know that in plants there are in different organisms in the plants, and in plants there is a chloroplast. Chloroplast is only present in a plant cell, and in chloroplast there is a green pigment chlorophyll. So absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. Then conversion of light energy to chemical energy, and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. That is, here this water molecule is split into hydrogen and oxygen by using light energy. So conversion of light energy to chemical energy, and the water molecules split into hydrogen and oxygen, that is by using light energy water molecules split into hydrogen and oxygen. Then reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates, that is here this carbon dioxide reacts with the hydrogen. Reduction means to reacts with the hydrogen during the process, or release oxygen during the process is called reduction. So here carbon dioxide reacts with the hydrogen and to form carbohydrate, that is glucose. So we can say that the reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates, that is glucose. Now what are the location of chloroplast in a plant? This is the plant and this is the leaf of the plant. If we are taking the cross section of this leaf, and if we observe under the microscope, then the upper part upper waxy part of the leaf is known as cutile, and below the cutile there are the cells. These cells are known as epidermis, and below this epidermis there are the plant cells. Now in 9th standard you have studied about the plant cells. In the plant cell there are green colored chloroplast, and in this green colored chloroplast there is a green pigment chlorophyll. These are the green colored chloroplast, and in this chloroplast there is a green pigment chlorophyll, and this chlorophyll absorbs the light energy during the process of photosynthesis, and during the process of photosynthesis light energy converted into chemical energy, and also the H2O molecule split into hydrogen and oxygen, and the carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere reacts with the hydrogen and to form a glucose, that is carbohydrate. So we can say that this chloroplast absorbs the light energy during the process of photosynthesis. Now our autotrophic nutrition in plant is completed. Now heterotrophic nutrition. Now heterotrophic nutrition, I have explained the definition previously. Now there are three types of heterotrophic nutrition: saprophytes nutrition, parasitic nutrition, and holozoic nutrition. Now what is the saprophytes nutrition? Saprophyte nutrition, that is the mode of nutrition in which organism obtain food from the dead and decaying organic matter. For example, bacteria and fungi. That is bacteria and fungi, they absorb the food from the they take the food from the dead and decaying organic matter. Parasitic nutrition, that is the mode of nutrition in which organism obtain food from another organism. For example, mosquito, we know that mosquito suck the blood from our body, that is take the food from our body and taking nutrition. So we can say that mosquito have a parasitic mode of nutrition. Tapeworm, it live inside our body and take the nutrition. So we can say that the mode of nutrition in which organism obtain food from another organism, that is take the food from the host, it is known as parasitic nutrition. Mosquito and tapeworm. Then the third is holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition, that is the mode of nutrition that involves ingestion, digestion, absorption and assimilation of liquid or solid organic material. That is the mode of nutrition that involve ingestion, that is take the food. Digestion, that is food is digested in our body. Absorption, that is the digested food is absorbed in the body. And assimilation, that is waste material is removed from our body in the form of liquid or solid organic material. For example, animals and human. For example, in our body we are taking food, that is ingestion. The food is digested in our body, that is digestion process, and this digested food is absorbed in the cell of our body, that is absorption, and the waste material is removed from our body via anus, that is assimilation. Is no assimilation. So these four processes are involved in a holozoic nutrition. Now, nutrition in amoeba. This topic is very important. Amoeba, it is a unicellular organism, that is, it is made up of only one cell. And the mode of nutrition in amoeba is holozoic. Amoeba has a holozoic mode of nutrition. In amoeba, the process of obtaining food, it is called phagocytosis. Phagocytosis means cell feeding. The process of obtaining food in amoeba is called phagocytosis. The process involved in nutrition are, there are four processes involved in a amoeba: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Total 5 processes are involved in a nutrition in amoeba: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Now, amoeba, we know that amoeba, it has irregular shape. This is the cell membrane of amoeba. Cell membrane. This is the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. And in the middle of the cell, there is a nucleus. And amoeba, it is only made up of one cell, so it is a unicellular organism. The amoeba, it has irregular shape. This is the cell membrane. This is the cytoplasm, and in the middle part of the cell there is a nucleus, and it is made up of only one cell, so it is known as unicellular organism.